Hey y'all, grab your glitter and your gloves. It's time to pour with Momma Coop. She's got mica powder flowing like fairy dust. Alcohol inks that pop, you know you must. Stick around, it's a crafty ride with resin molds and colors you just can't hide. She's mixing deep blue, purples, and gold. With the flick of the wrist, the beauty unfolds. No mistakes, just happy designs. Art from the heart, one pour at a time. Come tune on in, Momma Coop's got the pour. Swirl so smooth, you'll be begging for more. Sparkle and shine from ceiling to floor. Crafting with love, yeah, Momma Coop's got the pour. There's a galaxy cup and a mermaid tray, a geo coaster made yesterday. Custom charms, trinkets that gleam. Every new pour's like living a dream. She'll show you the steps, each layer and cure. With patience and joy, her style's so pure. From prepping the mold to the final flash, this DIY diva's making a splash. Come tune on in, Momma Coop's got the pour. Making magic you just can't ignore. Pour it slow or let it roar. Either way, Momma Coop's got the pour. Stir it slow, add a glow. Let the bubbles rise and go. With every tilt, every hue, she brings her crafty soul to you. So come tune on in, Momma Coop's got the pour. From inks to molds, she's breaking the norm. Art that sparkles, hearts that soar. You know it's true, Momma Coop's got the pour. Yeah, she's got the pour. Momma Coop's got the pour. Subscribe and stay sparkly, cause this pour party never ends. Subscribe and stay sparkly, cause this pour party never ends.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody this evening? How is everybody? Well. Sounds like we're going to have another storm. I hear the chatter going on out there. I hear it. It's a clattering. Who do we have? We have Miss Nancy. First up in the chatter. Welcome. We have Mr. Paul Boss. How are you, sir? Well. We have Redneck. How are you? Native. How are you? They let you out of the cage, I hear. And let's see if we got this one working or not. You're just taking it easy, huh? Just taking it easy. That's good. We like when we're taking it easy. I know I do. I like when I'm taking it easy. That's for sure. I definitely like taking things easy. That is 100% sure. So I left you guys last night with the crosses to be put in. Hello, Lady Jen. How are you this evening? Let's see. We're going to move this. Good. I am going to get me a wireless keyboard this weekend. I'm done fighting with it. I'm going to get me a wireless keyboard this weekend. All right. Whoop. So I left you this last night with these being done. All we had to do was put the crosses in, right? Let's see here. That didn't work out. Didn't like that. Right. Didn't like that either. Alright, so I don't know how to get it brighter. I don't know. Seems awful dark over here. I don't know. Alright, so this the one seems like it's got more like a starburst. I don't know if you can see it. And then this one. That one reminds me of like a center of a grapefruit. And then we have that one. And then that one. You lost native, you can't find him? What? I thought he was just here. Oh, I'll have to go watch it. So what I was going to do is I'm going to put UV resin on and put the cross in the center. You're going to put an amber alert out. Oh my God. So if anybody sees native, there is an amber alert out for native, guys. Oh my God. There's an amber alert out for native. Oh no. Native. So we are going to put some UV resin on. Let's get the UV machine. Oh, don't do anything stupid. There we go. Okay. When was the last time you seen him, Paul? This is crazy. When was the last time you seen him, Paul? All right. All right, all right, all right. So what I'm going to do is first I'm just going to put it last night. Oh my gosh. All right. I am going to put a set of gloves on because I hate this stuff on your hands. So it's almost been 24 hours. All right. All right, so I'm going to put just a dab. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go through the wood. But oh wow, okay. All right, so I did put enough on there to where it is on. Okay. Okay. He was in your chat last night. Okay. It's UV resin. And right now I'm putting put it in on for about 60 seconds. So I put UV resin on right now. So it's on for about 60 seconds. Let's see. There you go. So we'll see how that's cured when we get done. Let's see if it's cured. Yes, it is cured. So then what we're going to do is we are going to take and put it on some clear epoxy on the top. So yep, the clear epoxy is going to go on the top. So the next one, so I'm going to put dab there, dab there, dab there, dab there. Okay, let's see. All right, so now I got that one in place. So now I'll put it under for 60 seconds. Man, it's really rumbling out there. He must really be hungry. So how was everybody's day? Mine was pretty good. I was busy for most of the day. We had orientation. Oh, I didn't hit it twice. Well, I'll do it for 30 more. It acts like glue, yeah. Must be nice to just sit in the recliner all day. And just comb your beard. Yeah, so it just makes it like glue, like a super glue. See, if you look, you can see where it's shiny. That's the UV resin. Yeah, it's thunder. Yeah. So what I said, his belly really must be hungry. It's pretty much just to hold it down so when we put the resin in, it's not going to float to the top. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So it won't float to the top. Yeah, I know. It's so loud. So loud. Yep, that's a normal storm. It's crazy. So crazy. Up. There it goes. That one's good. Yeah, I think it's because it's right here at the porch. It's basically a porch where we sit. It's an office, but it's, yeah. Okay. That one's in. Okay, that one's in. They're not gonna let it go through. Assholes. Alright. Oh well. Alright, so now we'll put this on. Sir Lightning is downstairs trying to help them fix their ceiling. They want to put up a light thing and the ceiling fell. Oh my god. That would suck. Yeah, that would suck. So you like live in an apartment? Oh, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about thunder. Okay, so this one is a little raised. It's like the wood's warped. So I'm going to hold it while it's curing. So hopefully it pushes it down at the same time. That's my theory. So let's hope it works. I just hope I don't knock it out of whack. Heck yeah. I can just imagine. Help, my ceiling's falling, help. Help, help. That'd be so funny. It would be funny though. All right, so that one is done. And it did work holding it down, so that worked perfect. Yes, the lightning is one of them. Yes, for sure the lightning. You ain't lying about that lightning. Especially after I seen what happened over the 4th of July weekend. Oh my God. It took the life of 4 people. I'm sorry, 3 people. 3 people. Hi, Becky. How are you? So we put the crosses in already, Becky. We just got done putting the crosses in. Oh, okay. So the crosses are in. We just put those in with the UV resin. They're in. So I think they turned out good. Everything worked perfect. So with that, we can put the clear resin on top. Put the clear resin on the top and make it a clear on top. All right, so I was going to start the box tonight that houses, I'll show you what it looks like, okay? That houses the dominoes, but it comes in all these little pieces. So with the coasters, I'm not gonna have room for the pour that I want to do. Dilemmas, dilemmas, dilemmas. So do I do these pieces and do my coasters and leave these pieces, or because what I'm wanting to do is do these colors in the similar pour that we did with this out of this cup, which is the divided cup, but we're going to just pour it to where it does the swirl effect. So it's going to be the bright neon colors. So we would just leave the big sheets for later. Just do the the 4 little ones, and then do the big sheets tomorrow. What do you think? And that way we can get the coasters done. Come on. Because then the coasters can go up here. Coasters can here. And there's room for these guys. And they can get poured. I think that would work. I think so. Let's see. Yep, it's raining. I knew it. What are you doing here? I know. It's a little box. Like you put your dominoes in. It all snaps together. But there's not going to be room to put the two bigger pieces with the... It's thundering over there too? Yeah. That is the thing. Unless we make it a short show tonight and just do the coasters, which we can do that and do that tomorrow. Because nobody says we have to be here all night long. We can do that. We can do the coasters, chit chat for a little bit, and then, yes, that's what we'll do. We'll do the coasters, chit chat for a little bit, and that's what we're going to do. Alright, rub it in, Paul. Just rub it in. Yeah, it's raining here too, Becky. It's not raining the monsoon like it did yesterday, but it is raining now, a little sunny and rainy and some thunder. You know, I do miss the pearl parties though, Becky, because we ran late every night. Every night we ran, it was balls to the walls as soon as I got on, and we were shucking. Yes, ma'am. As soon as I opened the door, it was wow. And thank God we had some killer mods. Because I'll never forget the shoe on the head. Till at least 11. Yes, every time we went in, you ain't lying. Till at least 11, 12 o'clock at night. You ain't lying. And the champ of being Mr. Coop. Oh, them nuts. I know. The shoe on the head. And, oh my God. And then the couch. Oh, them trolls. Gotta love them trolls. Miss Yankee, how are you, sweetie? Oh, they loved pissing him off, didn't they? I think that was their topic for the night, was to piss him off. Get him going. And if it wasn't him, it was somebody. If it wasn't the trolls, it was somebody else getting him pissed. Like Anne Marie and Susan. Georgie, how are you? I have to say, Georgie, out of all your songs, the last one you just released, I had to stop listening to it. That one got me triggered. It got me. I had to get off of it. Oh my God, Anne Marie, good Lord, child, good Lord. If that one couldn't find drama, I don't know who could. And she was packing the drama. Oh my God. I can understand that one. Oh, I hit that one. I was like, okay, not so bad. Oh, yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and shut this one off. I'll leave I love you and leave it that. So it's going to get a little loud. We got this going on. Hello, Jem. How are you? It's okay. Better late than never. So we did get the crosses put in. We put the UV resin on, got them down. One of them was a little warped, so we held it down and got it fastened. So it's all there and shiny and bright. We were going to do kind of like a dirty pour down, But there's not enough room on my board, so I think we're gonna just go ahead and just do the coasters tonight, kind of gift and gab, and make it a show. Yeah. Tomorrow we will do the box tomorrow. We'll have enough room on the board. Like I said, I'm going to use these colors tomorrow. These are going to be the colors that are going on the board. Oh, not the board, the box. It's going to be the box is going to be done with that. It's going to be the same kind of pour that was done on the coasters. All right, let me put the noisy stirrer up. Come on, you little bit. You little bitty. All right. Had to get me a little stick here. All right, set these off again. So being as we are using clear, if we don't have enough resin, we can go ahead and mix some more. I did make 60, so we made 60 ml. So if we need more, we'll go ahead and make us some more. Didn't want to overmake, because all we're doing is topping off the molds. All right. All right, first one's up. I don't know if the wood is going to soak up any of this resin. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Looked like it was more like a pine. I'm going to go ahead and let it sit a minute before I pour any more. Spray it with some alcohol. Hey babe, is there any way we can get this a little brighter? All right, let me see if I can, I got a little bubble popping up right here under by the cross. Let me see if I can get that popped. Yep, there's another one. Oh, that's really nice. Coop got that light on for us. All right. All right, so we got it full. So we'll go ahead and scoot that to the side. The next one, yeah, we're gonna need more. It's okay. We are gonna put, Jen, we are putting the clear epoxy on the top to fill it up. So we are filling the top of it up. So you see that there's room to add to it. So now we are filling it so that way it's covering the cross. So it's going to make it level, so that way when you put your drink on top of it, the coaster is not catching on the cross. It's level now. So it'd also make a 3D effect. The cross will be inside, so it's going to make like a 3D effect. All right, so we're going to give that a minute. I gotta get some more alcohol in my little container here. It should make that pour we poured last night really pop out as well. So we'll see how that works out. All right. So we have about 20 mLs left. Get out of there, air bubble. There we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scoot this up to the front. It is done. This one is done. All right, so I don't know. So that was 60, so that brought it down to 30 and then 40. Maybe we can get one more in. We're making chicken, asparagus, and onion. Oh, that sounds so good. See, Coop's allergic to onions, so I can eat onions, but I can't eat them when I'm old. I guess you can. I can eat them, but with him being allergic to them, he also don't like the smell. So now that he's allergic to them and everything, so yeah. He has grown to just completely hate them. So yeah. Which I can't blame him. After he's had his reaction, I mean, I'm sorry to say I would have the same problem. All right, I'm gonna make I'll make 40 just to be safe because I know I'm not gonna need come on, where are you at? Okay, so there's there's 20. Yeah, that sounds really good right about now. Coop made spaghetti for dinner, so it was really good. And I have to say, we've always used like the Hunts spaghetti sauce, but the last time we had spaghetti, we used the Walmart brand spaghetti sauce in the jar, and I have to say that was the better one out of the two. So I think we're gonna go to that instead of the Hunts, because tonight we had the Hunts and it wasn't as good as my chickens are at the front door, so you can tell they don't like the rain. Sorry to change the subject, squirrel. Um, yeah, so I think we're gonna definitely go to the Walmart brand. It was definitely better. So I only need a little bit more for this one. Your son is cooking dinner. Mmm. Making dinner with my nephew and Sir Lightning. Mmm. That, don't you always have chicken, Lady Jen? Is that your guys' favorite uh, meat? Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Hello there, Mr. Greg. How are you this evening? There, I got it. There's something floating in it. Might have been some of that wood when it burns. Yeah, some soot. Jen's cooking is bad for the environment. It does sound good. So when you make spaghetti, do you use chicken for your spaghetti, Jen? Oh, wow. So you use chicken for spaghetti. That sounds interesting, though. Oh, that sounds so cool. A birthday party. Running around like Stitch. Running around like Stitch. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. She was jumping around, eh? We had steak this week and bacon. Ah, that sounds good. Did you wrap the steak with bacon? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Tamira. Tamira. Tomorrow. Nearly. What? Right. Chicken? Yeah. Do you like chicken and yellow rice? I like chicken and yellow rice. I love chicken and yellow rice. However, I don't get it. I don't know why Paul says you're hiding. Oh, chicken and turkey. Oh, so you have a like a do you have like what do they call that? Oh man, what Excuse me. I don't remember what they. Oh, my dad used to have it. Oh, ulcers. Really bad ulcers. And the ulcers, he can have the turkey and the chicken was about the only thing that would keep because of the not the acid, the grease in the red meats. Now, see, I'm supposed to not have that much red meat, but sorry to say, but I like my red meat. Georgie, I'll text you after I'm off stream. You haven't made what, Becky? Chicken and yellow rice? Yes, I love my meat, especially my steak, man. That thing's got to move. It's got to be bloody. It's got to move. The more it bleeds, the better off I am. My dad always told me, what's wrong with you? I said, just put it on there, flip it twice, we're good. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah. See, I rushed the chicken and yellow rice one time. The last time we had it, I rushed it. And the rice wasn't done all the way. So, yeah, that's the last time we had it. Mama ruined it. So I think Mama's going to make it again. Mama's going to make Daddy make it again. Daddy does all the cooking anyway, so. Oh, you don't like your meat to talk back, huh? Well, it don't have to talk back. It just has to have some blood. But my chicken and my turkey's got to be cooked. I don't like to see that red. And my pork's got to be cooked. Now, Becky, we got that Instapot. And that Instapot, man, that's a lifesaver. You got one of those? Anybody that don't have one of them Instapots, man, medium rare is perfect. Yeah, medium rare is good. Medium rare is good. Coop cooks mine medium rare, so I can handle medium rare. The only thing that's really bothers my stomach is greasy foods. Yeah, well, you got your gallbladder? Yep. You got to get you an Instapot, girl. Oh, them Instapots are the shit. That is the shit. I love that. Ugh. That Instapot. Mm. Georgie. It is. I don't know. It is good. See, my ex-husband, he had his gallbladder removed, but he wouldn't stop. But with the greasy food, he loved that McDonald's crap. But that guy, he would eat all just friggin' pancakes. He's in deep anyways. Pancakes and eggs. I asked him, what you want for dinner? Pancakes and eggs. Deep. Yeah, them Instapots, man. Ugh. Dinner's done. Throw it in a pot, done. You ain't lying, redneck. You are not lying. Now, the air fryer, let me tell you, I cooked me some Brussels sprouts. My daughter bought me, I can't do grease. Yeah, I like my grease, sorry. But Coop did cook some good French fries last night. They were good. They were really good. So, anyways, my daughter bought me an air fryer for Christmas. Was it last year? No, it was the year before last. So she buys me an air fryer like the year before last. I wanted one so bad. Anyways, so I cooked my Brussels sprouts, and they're supposed. I like the crunchy on the outside, you know. So I get them a little done so that they have that crispy stuff on the outside. Coop's like, that's not the way it's supposed to be. So I did get them a little done, and anyways, because I do like my cabbage steaks in the oven as well. Right. You like them that way too? Me too. So that's the last time I've cooked in that air fryer. I haven't cooked in it again. I do need to get in back in it. I want to do some. I want to get some pork steaks. Well, not pork steak, pork chops. There's some people that I talked to at work, and they've got some pork chop recipes. And I'm wanting to get into it and get some pork chops on it. But it's just him and I, and me. I could eat just one pork chop, but it's just the my. Well, that's not going to work. My basket on is probably about that big. So I don't know if I would be able to put maybe 3 pork chops in there. So it might be enough, 2 for him, 1 for me. But I'm like trying to think, well, maybe how do I cook that and then cook my side? Boy, I'd be there all night trying to cook one meal. When my Instapot, shit, throw it all in one pot. Done. That's the only thing I think about. So I don't know. I did see that I could put my the stupid jalapeno poppers in there, and I was like, that's a thought. Aha! Instead of the oven, even better. But then they say no grease. That's a lie. You look at it, it's like they say you have to put no grease in there, and then put a tablespoon or a teaspoon of grease in your air fryer. That's misleading. So yeah, I don't know. So what do you all like putting in your air fryer? My favorite thing that he's put in the Instapot so far, well, he don't do it in the Instapot anymore. He does it now on the stove, is the cabbage soup that he makes me. But I love my cabbage. I love cabbage. You can cook me cabbage any way you want to cook it, but I will tear that cabbage up. Any kind of vegetable other than beets. You can keep your damn beets. I will not eat no beets. That stuff tastes like dirt. Other than that, I'll eat any vegetable you want to throw at me. Let me rephrase that. I won't eat black eyed peas either. You know, that sounds so interesting. Are you wanting to make that in your air fryer or do you want to make that in your Instapot? Because I want to get that that machine that you get that they have out that you can take those squashes and make it make them into noodles and all that stuff. Oh, you what? You cook the squash in the oven on a cookie sheet and it makes it spaghetti squash? What? No way. Now that sounds interesting. Now that's my cup of tea. I'd like to try that. Now that's probably not up Coop's alley. That's up my alley. Now you see, I can live on those. No, they're not going to overflow. They're right there on the top. They're good. No, they're not overflowing. They good. Um, the what was I going to say? Oh, you take like the zucchini, squash, and all those kind of vegetables like zucchini, squash, butternut squash, all that. You chop it all up, put it in a pan, maybe with some onion and some garlic. Chop it all up. Man, I could live on that shit. You got all that stuff all chopped. Oh man, it's got my mouth just drooling. Maybe with some steak. Mm. Have that on the side. You wouldn't even need no mashed taters. Just have that and your steak. Be alright. Oh, can't forget the cabbage. You know, a little bit of cabbage. Be alright. Like I said, I love my cabbage, and I can even do Brussels sprouts. I can deal with Brussels sprouts. Them are just the little heads of cabbage. Has anybody tried like the cookies or the cakes in the air fryers? Or the pies? I seen somebody said that they don't do very well with like cinnamon rolls and stuff like that. Has anybody tried that? Greg says air fryer is the best cooking invention ever. I know the air fryer is good for like parents that have children, that makes it easier for the kids. They can teach them how to just go in there and push the button, and it's a lot better than them using the oven. No, not yet. I know one of my, I guess you'd want to say old drivers, whatever you want to say. I'm not a driver manager anymore, so whatever you want to say they are. He comes in every so often, and he said he tried to cook a cake. They recommended a cake, and he said that the center of it was not cooked, but the outside edges were cooked. So I don't know. I was not there. He said he followed the instructions that were in the book. So I honestly don't know what took place, but yeah. Well, now you need to learn to vape. That way you just vape in the house and not smoke outside. That's the thing, man. I don't miss that because we didn't smoke in the house. So we have a canopy out here, and then when we lived at the trailer, we had the screened-in porch, so we had both sides. So it wasn't too bad. But dang, no vaping. Oh, I don't know about all that. Mm. Well, Ron DeSantis, he decided he was going to put a ban on some of it. So might be putting a short haul on my end. So I'm not going back to smoking. No, ma'am. Not going to do it. Nope. There's several of my people that's at work, and they can't get a hold of them. So they've already reverted back to smoking. I'm not reverting back to smoking. Nope. Not going to happen, Captain. I'll go chew my fingernails off or do something. It's not going back to cigarettes. I am not paying that cost for a pack of cigarettes. I am not going to do it. I'll chew Copenhagen or chew before that happens. They got them little nicotine freaking packs things or whatever they are. Them, what are they? I don't know what they call those things. They're not actual chew. They're I don't know what they are. It's not like what Coop chews. It's I don't know what they're called. But they're similar, but they're not. It is, but it's not like chewing. Gem, it's not that sounded so weird. It's not chewing tobacco for a woman, even though I have growing up to try and keep from my dad finding out I was smoking, just to get my nicotine, obviously. But yeah, I can't remember what they call those, but there is there's like a nicotine um, um, it's like a, I don't know what they call them. I don't know what it is. I think Philip and Morris puts them out, and it's just like, yeah, it's like pouches, yeah, but it's not it's not full of like tobacco. It's just like um, just like nicotine, I guess you'd want to say. I don't know what it is, but it's not full of tobacco. I don't know what it's let me see what it's called. Morris. Let's see what it's called. Smoke free. What did they come up with? I think it was called, what did they call those things? Smoke-free products. Is that it? No. Oh. Did somebody find it already? Is there? Yeah, that's it right there. ZYN. That's it right there. Does that have tobacco in it? Yes, tobacco free. Nicotine pouches, tobacco free, smokeless. That's it right there. That's it. Nicotine pouches, smokeless, tobacco free product. That's it. Thank you. But of course, that's going to be costly as well. But, you know, you would get your nicotine. I don't know how many you would go through, but I guess I could try it, see what happens. I mean, I'm at 5%, so cut myself down to one pouch after eating, then that's it. Be done. And eventually be over with it. But I don't know. I cross that bridge when it gets there. But I'm not reverting back to smoking. I'm not gonna pay that cost because I mean, what's everybody pay for a pack of cigarettes? Becky, what are you paying? You're closest to me. And what brand do you smoke? Because my vape, let's see, I get a week, sometimes a week and a half. Okay, and I'm paying $22 for my vape. So, how much are you paying for your pack of cigarettes? Greg, Paul wants to know why you think he's hiding. Okay, Georgie smokes. Georgie, what do you pay for a pack of cigarettes? Does Yankee smoke? I don't know what a pack of cigarettes is running. You think Paul's hiding from you? I think so too. Chew is nasty. Okay, so in Massachusetts, the cheapest pack is $9. Okay, so that I pay $5. Well, okay, so that's cheap. That's cheap, so that's fair. So you pay $5. So $5, that would be about what I pay for a vape for a week. So that's fair. My hubby pays just under $5 to smoke at the smoke shop here. Okay, okay, so that basically gives him a carton, right? Or is that just for a pack, Jim? Oh, Yankee. I know somebody that pays $10 for 2 packs of cigarettes, Marlboro Blacks, and red shorts. Oh, that's cheap. Yep, he disappeared. That's just a pack. Okay. Okay, so now Lady Jen wants to know what state. Okay, so Becky's buying them in Florida. Jam, she wants to know what state you're buying them in. And Yankee Bell is buying hers in Georgia. See, I remember when I was smoking, we used to have a place where we could go, and there was a machine. We would walk in and we would literally buy just the tobacco, and they would sell us the tobacco, and we would fill the machine. We buy in Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Okay, so we would buy the tobacco, and they would the tobacco. Okay, we would buy the tobacco, and we would buy the the little cigarette, um, the empty cigarette. What do they call those? The cigarette things that you feed the machine. Okay, so I would sit there, and the machine would roll my cigarettes for me, and at the end of it's being done, I would have a full carton of cigarettes for $20. Now, that's me paying for the tobacco and the cigarette thing, the rolls, the cigarette roll things, whatever. The papers, whatever you want. Yeah, the tubes. There you go, the tubes. Right. So that's what the machine. They took them all out of the state of Florida, well, I should say where I live. So I don't know. So yep. I know in New York you're paying $20. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Yep, and Marlboros are expensive in New York. I know when they come here for vacation, they stock up, especially the Indian reservation down here. These people buy it out. A pack of smokes over here could cost $13, so about $15 for you guys. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, they had a machine that did it for us. And I would go in there and I would sit down and he would roll. And anytime one of those tubes got stuck, they would bring me a new tube and we'd be back at it again. It was so interesting how all that stuff would work out. I don't know. I don't know. They've changed so many things. So many things. I just don't see how it would be worth it. And the only reason Ron DeSantis did what he did was because parents can't take care of their children. Hey, how are you, Shining? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Because he said that children are getting a hold of the vapes on because of the way they're marketed. So I'm sorry if the parents are watching their child, they wouldn't have a problem if they knew what their child was doing. That's the way I feel about it. Man, well, that was some pretty earrings you had going on over there, Shining. How long does it take you to make a pair of those? See, that's the way I feel about it. In Massachusetts, they cannot sell menthol or any flavored vapes. So they can't sell vapes at all in Massachusetts. They need more parents than armchair parents. That's what they need. It takes a couple hours. Holy crap. Ah, shit. I just got it. Because half of these. Okay, so like I was watching YouTube. A lady. The reason I just said what I said. There was a lady. Her son had just robbed. Ah, that's what he just passed, Lady Jen. That's what Ron DeSantos just passed. They can have everything. Okay, so they can be menthol and tobacco flavors, but no like fruity flavors. That's what he just passed. Menthol and tobacco flavors, no fruity flavors. That's was because of the kids. Yep. Yep. So you think just because of the vapes? Hell, I was stealing cigarettes from my parents. And I'm going to be the first one to say my parents were the worst. My dad was the worst because he didn't watch his cigarettes. That's right. You want flavored? Go out of state. Well, they're most of the states are going that way though. And you can't even get them shipped in. I can't get them shipped in. But the reason I was saying what I said about the armchair parent was because there was a lady, I was watching YouTube. There was a lady that her son literally beat the hell out of a homeless man. And the cops had taken the child. Let me just say he wasn't a child in my book. The heathen back to the house to confront the mother. And the mother didn't even know that the child, the heathen, was out of the house. Where was the mother? Oh, that's right. She was laid up in bed. It just blows my mind. Just because he wanted thinking that this homeless man might have had a little bit of cash that he could have got. Oh, we can have menthol, but we can't have fruity flavors. Oh, Paul's in music making world? Okay. You got them here, huh? Girl. I I laugh at I would be just like they smell good, that's for sure. Yeah, they do. Yeah. It really does. It all just depends on what ones they are. I know now it's hard for me to get my hands on any real good ones. They're all like all now coming out with like the frozen and the menthol added to them. It sucks. It so sucks. But I'll deal with it. But that I was at work today and they were talking about I was talking to one of my colleagues and he was just telling me that there's a new vape that just came out that they're promoting on the show that Ron DeSantos is backing. My onion potato smells so good. Oh my God, you're making me hungry, and I just ate. That Ron DeSantos is backing, so um, I might try that one. I have to see if my vape store's handling it because the little gas station that I was buying it at, it's not a little gas station. Um, I know, so did I, redneck. Um, it's where I buy Coop's chew at. They also had vapes, but they don't have any more of a selection. It's always the same flavors. So I was just like, well, so I don't have to go to another store. The prices are staying the same. If they're cheap, I'll just keep buying them here. I just rotate my flavors. Well, last week, which is this weekend, um, uh, I was like, went in there to get his Copenhagen or get his chew, and we went in there, and I told him, I was like, oh, look at the vapes, da 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 da, and I was like, whoa, they raised the price. This will be the last time we buy a vape here. If I'm having to, just rotate the flavors, I'm gonna start looking elsewhere. So we have a vape store. It's kind of a head shop, I guess you want to call it, just right across the street from the four-way stop by our house. So I'm going to try there and see if they've got the new quote unquote vape that Ron DeSantos is backing. So if they got that, I'm going to try it. What it is it comes with um, you can buy okay, so here's my vape here. This is the battery pack. You recharge it, but this is the fluid. So you pop this out and you just buy the refill for the fluid. So this always stays with you, this rechargeable. So this you just change. So supposedly Ron DeSantos is backing that. So we'll find that out. Um, I have not heard it. Just this one person told me that. So um, we'll find out. Yeah. Yeah, vaping is a different kind of beast, that's for sure. It's easier to start off with one of the ones that is a light vape than one that is a heavy hitter. Because a heavy hitter, you're gonna choke. It's definitely a different beast. especially if you're not used to it. It's not like a cigarette. When I was introduced to it, they kept telling me, just imagine it's weed, and I'm like, I've never smoked weed. So I can't imagine it's weed. And they looked at me like I was strange, and I'm like, yeah, well, that I can't imagine something like that. Well, I can't say I've never smoked it, but I've smoked it once, and I thought the rock was laughing at me. So, smoked it one time and never again. And I really don't remember inhaling, so. Yeah, so that wouldn't have been a very pleasant sight. So do you use little wire on that shining, or do you use, I know they're little beads. Is it about the size of like fishing hook wire? Now, see, Coop, he had, it's thread. Oh, it's thread, so it's not wire. Ah, interesting. You're doing a Tree of Life keychain right now. Oh, that sounds very interesting. You're going to have to send me a picture of that one. You're going to have to post that picture. Now, it's nylon thread for beading work. Oh, wow. Now, Coop, he done a, I know, right, Jim? That's what I'm thinking. Now I'm intrigued. Coop done a cross with horseshoe nails. And then there was a guy that sent him a picture. And he said, did you make this? And what it was a horseshoe nail heart out of the horseshoe nails. And Coop's like, no, but it's very intriguing. And I've always thought about that after Coop got that message. I'm like, intriguing. I thought maybe, should we make them? Because it was, I liked it. I liked the horseshoe crosses, but that heart was just, I really liked that heart. When that guy asked if Coop made that, I was like, I liked that heart. That was a nice piece right there. But you are definitely going to have to put that picture up, because them earrings were nice. But you're going to have to put that picture up for sure. But we've got the coasters setting up for tomorrow to demold. I can't wait to see the back of them. I'm really intrigued to see what the backs look like. The fronts looked amazing when we put the domes on. We attached the crosses with UV resin. So we got them attached with UV resin so they didn't float to the top on us. So they are set. And then tomorrow we are going to pour our box with that. And I think I'm going to pour my box, and then I'm going to make my dominoes the same color as these. So when I pour my box, my next pour will be the dominoes with all these colors. So when I pour again, it'll be the dominoes with these colors. So yeah, exactly. I think it's going to look really cool, Jim. No, your time's never a waste. Never a waste. You know, when I screw up, I always think of it as a learning curve. So I'm always like, well, it was a waste of product, but it was a learning curve of, okay, so I know I can't put this with that, or I can't do that for this, or I can't, so you learn from it. Yeah, it was a waste of product, but you can bounce back from the waste of product, but you learn from it, right? Hey, buddy. How are you, buddy? Hey, buddy. Blue came to see us. Let's see if we can bring him down. Say hi, Blue. You like the Geo-style coasters. I don't Geo-style coasters. I'm not familiar. If I am, I'm not gasping what you're talking about. Geo-style. Geo-style. Let me see if I can Geo-style. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's Blue. Say hi, Blue. Say hi, Blue. Hi, baby. Say hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yes, them are pretty. Ugh. I would have to, yeah, they're the ones that look like the stones, the rocks. Hey, Jim, how are you? Yeah, she would have to definitely, they would have to definitely take some practice. Have you made them before? Hey, Big Dirt. He flew away from me. They're easy to make. Oh, nice. You and I might have to go on Discord together. Ha ha ha. Have you show me a step or two? Yeah, I get hung up on some of them. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Do you still mess with resin? Do you still have your supplies? Oh, we could talk about it off camera. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's right. I remember when I first went in there. Yep, I remember when I went in your show the first day. Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember that day. You said, I got to get in there and get that one spot cleaned out and I can mess with my resin again. I remember you saying that. Yeah, for sure. Very much so. Very much so. Perfect. Well, well, well. That's all right. Well, you might have me on to other crafts. Well, I don't know about the earrings, though. That might be a little too tedious. Uh-uh. Might be a little too tedious for me. You don't think it's too tedious? I'll have to watch you and see what you do. No, 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 no. No, he would have, but I bought them. I did buy them. I did buy them, Jam. Yeah. Yeah, right, Shining? Yeah. Uh, I'll post his Facebook on my group. I'll send you a friend request um on Discord, and then we'll hook up a different way and see if you're on Facebook. I don't remember if you said you're on Facebook or not. I know you said you're on TikTok. But I don't remember if you said you're on Facebook. But I'll send you a friend request over on Discord, and then from there, I'll send you other stuff. Okay, yeah, it's my personal page on Facebook as well. That's why I said I'll hook up with you on Discord that way, and then I'll give you my personal Facebook. I'll friend request you on Discord, and that way I can give you my personal Facebook. Alright guys, I am going to call it tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining me this evening and sticking around and listening to me ramble on about everything and everything, from air fryers to Instapots to whatever we wanted to talk about tonight. But thank you for sticking around with us. And as always, Mama loves you, each and every one of you. I'm on every Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'll be on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, stay kind, stay courteous, and keep shining, guys. So I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m., guys. Bye, guys.
That's the pour, it's time to go. But the sparkle stays, you already know. From glitter swirls to glossy dreams, we made some magic behind the scenes. Thanks for watching, thanks for the cheer. Momma Coop loved having you here. So clean those cups and wipe that floor. We'll be back soon with so much more. That's the pour, ooh, the resin's cured. Art from the heart, every edge assured. Don't forget to like, hit that bell, you've got the spark. And you come back real soon. We'll craft again by the light of the moon. So stay creative, stay inspired. With Momma Coop, you'll never be tired. We tried new molds and made a mess, but every pour's a sweet success. From galaxy trays to ocean waves, this crafty life is what we crave. So pack up the pigments, seal the shine. Your masterpiece is looking fine. Tomorrow's pour could be the best. So till next time, get some rest. That's the pour. The resin's cured. Your hands made art, your soul reassured. Hit that like, don't forget to share. Pour your heart out, show you care. That's the pour. Momma Coop says bye. With sparkle in her resin and stars in the sky. You're part of the fam, so open that door. Next time you tune in, she's got the pour.